Come on, man.
That was like instant.
Hi, I'm Ed Nowicki. This video is going to cover the important topic of deadly force. Deadly force is more than punching holes in a target with your gun. Deadly force involves your knowledge of the law, understanding of tactics, some moral and ethical considerations also. What you need to understand as far as deadly force is concerned, that this is the ultimate decision, maybe the most important decision you will ever make in your life. Make the right decision, you will live. Make the wrong decision, you may take the life of an innocent person, or you may make the ultimate sacrifice in giving your life. Decision should be based on your analysis, have the ability to cause you or another great bodily harm. Does that person have the opportunity to do so? Does that person place you or another in imminent jeopardy? Your training should focus on your tactical firearms proficiency, your knowledge of the law, and the legal requirements.
By the United States Department of Justice, one murder occurred every 25 minutes. One forcible rape occurred every 6 minutes. One robbery every 58 seconds. One aggravated assault every 38 seconds. One burglary every 10 seconds. That's one violent crime every 21 seconds. One property crime every 3 seconds. Will you be ready?
Someone's broken into my apartment. He's inside now.
What's the address?
1743. I hear him in the hall.
A unit is on the way, ma'am. Don't hang up.
No, I won't. Go away! Police are on their way!
This man has just made a mistake. A fatal mistake which you must not make if you think or know somebody has broken into your home. Searching a house, or clearing a house, as law enforcement officers call it, is extremely dangerous. Clearing a house without proper training can be deadly for you. Most houses and apartments are laid out differently. It's up to you to determine what is the defensive core of your home. Make a diagram of your home and consider the suggestions you've seen in this program. Discuss your home defense plan with your family and make each member feel as if they're a part of it, just as you would with a fire or an earthquake emergency plan. Walk through your home, following your plan. Think in terms of there being an intruder somewhere inside. Will your plan work? If you have doubts, change it. But make a plan and review it often. Many criminals get a thrill in knowing there are people at home. They derive a psychological gratification from a hot prowl. They like the challenge. The risk is exciting. However, when confronted, they are the most dangerous. Control the situation. The man went only far enough to make certain his child was secure, then took cover and waited for the police.
1X13, Roger, so you could...
He didn't try to clear his house, so there was no way that he could be ambushed by the intruder. His firearm was kept in a locked box, so no child or curious adult might mishandle it.
1X14.
A firearm is not a toy and should be handled with deadly seriousness. His wife knew exactly how to call the police and tell them what was happening. Now you've done everything to protect yourself. And the police have arrived. What then? How do the police get in? Do you want them to crash through your door or smash through a window? No. Watch.
Officer, I'll throw the keys to my front door out of the south side window.
You should keep an extra key to throw to the police. It spares expense to you and a great deal of trouble for the police.
They're in a bright orange keychain.
Don't hang up the
Okay,
phone.
please hurry.
Remember, the police have arrived. They're going to search your home for a suspect. Very possibly an armed suspect. They don't know you, so they must, for their own safety, consider everyone in the house a suspect, until proven differently. Do not, I repeat, do not ever go to meet the police with a gun or other weapon in your hand. Of course you're the good guy. You know that, but they don't. You should have the person who calls the police tell them you're armed. Tell them where in the house you're taking your stand. Once the police have arrested the suspect or determined that he got away before they arrived, they'll ask you to come out without your firearm so they can identify you. Do exactly what they tell you to do. Don't carry a weapon. It makes officers very nervous, and they have a right to be. Until they've identified you, they may think you're the suspect or the suspect's partner. Keep your hands empty and where the police can see them. Remember, do what they tell you, and everything will be cleared up very shortly. Control over our lives, sense of self. Any crime committed on us violates those senses. Whether a rape or a robbery, it will change your life. There's every chance that you will become a victim of a crime sometime within the next 10 years. 1 in 8 American homes suffer from violent crime. And nearly 1/3 of the nation's families are touched by crime every year. From Los Angeles to New York, Seattle to Miami, crime has spread to every corner of American society. You can feel helpless, or you can do something about it. Crime is like a disease which must be prevented from becoming an epidemic. Preventive measures must be taken by you, the individual, in order to reduce the chances of being struck. There is no city in America where there are enough police to protect every citizen against crime. You must learn how to prevent it, avoid it, or survive it if it strikes you. Remember, home defense is only as good as you make it. It's your responsibility to keep yourself and your family safe. Your mind is your best weapon. So make the choice to not be a victim. Be alert, be aware, be attentive, and be safe.
Laser Shot Incorporated of Houston, Texas, the nation's leader in superior quality firearms training systems, has ushered in a new era of combat marksmanship and close-quarters battle training. With revolutionary patented hardware technology, coupled with leading-edge software programs, Laser Shot simulated firearms trainers are filling a vital need for training of combat units and law enforcement agencies around the world. For hundreds of years, live fire training has consisted of paper, metal, or other physical targets with little or no animation, and extensive demands on personnel, time, money, and maintenance. Laser shot shooting simulators are an inexpensive way to train officers in a safe and controlled environment, yet portable enough to take virtually anywhere. LaserShot's courseware and virtual targetry are designed so that the options can challenge every shooter, including the most seasoned veteran. Virtual targets can also illustrate very graphic animations, demonstrating terminal ballistics to better prepare unseasoned trainees for their first combat experience. Other virtual targets include speed drills, fast action drills, close-quarter battle drills, target discrimination exercises, basic rifle marksmanship, and branching video with easy-to-use editing tools. Skill Drills courseware comprises training drills that focus on the improvement of a student's speed, accuracy, and decision-making skills. This courseware was developed by training professionals to focus on hand-eye coordination and has been tested by active military and law enforcement instructors to ensure its training effectiveness. The courseware consists of drills that allow individual combatants to execute training exercises designed to improve target acquisition using laser-based training or LaserShot's exclusive live fire system trainer. Each drill allows an instructor to tailor every training session using adjustable settings, such as number of targets, target face time, target speed, and more for individual skill levels from beginner to expert. Course of Fire 2 is LaserShot's award-winning qualification course that can allow trainers to create their own courses of fire to better suit their needs. Some departments have begun using Course of Fire 2 as their standard for firearms qualification. Course of Fire 2 courseware is available to provide training for up to 4 trainees or shooting lanes on a single system when properly equipped. Popular new features in Course of Fire 2 are lighting adjustment options and the automatic tracking of individual shot results. The lighting adjustment option provides instructors the ability to set light conditions for each stage of their design course, ranging from near-complete darkness to a completely lit environment. With the tracking feature, instructors can now automatically track each shooter during training and archive the results of each session on the central computer. This process allows instructors to review and print the results of any training session at any time. Thanks to the help of active duty military and law enforcement instructors in the design, Course of Fire 2 has evolved into a realistic and powerful training tool. To provide a realistic and effective training solution, LaserShot developed its branching video courseware that utilizes digital video scenarios that branch into various outcomes based on a trainee's actions to a given threat. An instructor controls the branching of the scenario, taking the trainee through different means to eliminate the threat and testing the judgment of the trainee of whether to use lethal or less than lethal force. After the completion of the scenario, instructors can follow up with an after-action review that allows the scenario to replay, pausing to show the actual time and placement of every shot the trainee fired. LaserShot also makes it possible for end users to create custom branching and non-branching scenarios tailored to their specific needs with the optional branching video editor software. Some of the options, such as laser inserts and tethered or non-tethered recoil kits, can be placed into actual service weapons, allowing trainers the capability to train with both static and recoil guns